Hello, hello. Welcome back to All Derps Farm. We're on No Man's Land. Hitman 82. Here we're at the Squirrelly. Somewhere. Where are you, Squirrelly? He's right behind me, isn't he? There he is. There he is. Get him. That's Squirrely. And
hello.
Fatman.
Hello. How are you?
The viewers can't see you.
They can't see me. No, they can't.
You need a mirror. All right.
Actually, there is a third-person view or something or whatnot, but I think I have to have the Dev tools enabled for that. So, but there we go. It's all good fun. So we are where the decimation of trees was, and so there's this lovely area here that was the decimation of trees, and there's this lovely. It's triangular. It's almost like it's a baseball field. Over here, which is our new field. So Squirrelly's been busy. So Squirrelly's going to have to catch us up on a whole bunch of stuff that he's done.
Oh, yeah. Cleared up all these trees. We've got the new log storage building.
Oh yes, we better go over and we'll tab over to the forklift and we can have a look at that. So got our art accessories, we've got our pet accessories, and we've got this fantastic new log storage. So as Squirrelly loves chopping down trees, we decided that we would probably need somewhere to store them. And here it is.
Yeah.
So we've got 132,500 litres of trees stored at the minute. And we've also got the pallet storage. So I added the pallet storage in because we needed somewhere to store our goods that we're manufacturing until the sale prices are in the good range. So, yeah. So consequently, we have practically no money because we've been spending it all.
Yeah.
And, ordinarily I wouldn't have built these things in between recording sessions, but we really did need to have the space to store stuff because... I think the server was getting a bit laggy for you, wasn't it, Squirrelly?
Yes,
so,
with all the trees piled up by the sawmill.
Yes. Yeah, literally, there was a row of bales here, a row of marshmallows, and the trees were piled probably as high as my head is. So, yeah. It was significant. So, yeah, Squirrelly has been incredibly busy. So, yeah.
He's been an eager beaver.
Yes.
He has indeed. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So Squirrelly's off to plant some more trees. So I've bought him 240 trees to plant because he loves to chop them down, so he has to do the other thing as well. Yeah. Hitman is, when he finishes messing around on the motorbike,
crop circles, they're important.
He's going to take the Iseki and he's going to plant sorghum on this little field here.
Oh.
And I've got another little fun surprise that we had. Because when I came to plant the sunflowers, I realised that we didn't have anything to plant the sunflowers with. And then I remembered a lovely conversation I had in my chat on Twitch, where someone was talking about this thing, which is the Kinsey. And it's a direct seeding planter. So we're going to do that. And we're not going to do sunflowers. We're going to do soybeans on this one. This is the new combined field that we have.
Hitman didn't hear which field you said to plant on. That guy. The one the one that was sitting at? Is that the one? The little field? Our original field?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult, I know, but I've set the tractor up with the GPS already loaded.
That's why the tractor would not even move. No, I had to. The first thing was to overcome the thing was the tractor was stuck and would not move. So
well, there you go.
Not completely my fault. Okay.
Well, only mostly your fault then.
Sure. So, okay, I can live with that.
So yeah. That's what you're doing, and I think I already selected the seed as sorghum, so you don't actually have to do any thinking.
Okay, the GPS was not stored for me, though, of course.
Okay. That's always fun.
But that's okay, I can figure it out. I'm smart. I'm self-smorted.
Are you sure you're smart?
I'm somewhat smart.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. So yeah, we're continuing to live beyond our means, really, at the moment. But we've got a lot invested in the silage bales that are in the storage, and Squirrelly keeps going round. Oh, did you introduce your new tractor, Squirrelly?
Oh, no. There's a new tractor, new trailer,
New plow.
plow.
Yeah, Squirrelly found the credit card. I thought I'd hidden it well. I mean, granted, I only hid it in the top drawer, but I mean, he found the credit card and he's been spending money. But that's all good.
Yeah, and paid off other things that we're leasing,
Yep.
so that'll cut down our monthly costs. So.
Yeah, which is good. And there he is, over there planting trees. Hello, Squirrelly.
Hello.
The width isn't working right for this. It says 3.6, but when you look at the planter and you look at the width, it is nowhere near the same.
Well, then press auto width.
I did. That's what I did. It says it is 3.6 meters, but the lines on the ground do not look like. Well, I guess they look like 3.6, but
but don't forget it. Don't forget the wheels are the edge of it, and that's not going to seed. So, but he's done one row. Now he's off for a coffee break. He's not off for a coffee break. Squirrelly doesn't drink coffee when he's farming.
I can figure out how to start this. Oh my gosh, I forgot
when Hitman's around, he drinks tequila.
I don't drink tequila.
No. When you're around, Squirrelly drinks tequila. So do the rest of us.
That's okay.
Oh dear.
I'll do the work while you guys.
It's the regular Hitman inoculation. Yep. Oh dear, such fun. We really shouldn't have this much fun when we do this stuff. But there we go.
I'm planting.
Yeah, well, that one's the one that I'm going to need to use on the really big field, so I'll have to probably do that in between recording sessions, maybe, because that's going to be planting canola on the big field. Either that or I need to lease a larger seeder. Not sure, but then we haven't really got the money for that, because I'm going to buy the soil information. So it's all much of a craziness. I think we might need to take out some of these small trees beside this combined field. I think they are now officially in the way.
Yeah, it'd be the second time.
Well, you try to avoid taking all of them out because you want to leave some of them for decoration, because the small trees do, when the ones that are put in by AlienJim do add to the decoration and whatnot, but at some point...
there's 3 along there that I tried taking out, and then my game crashed.
And
then when I loaded it back up, they were back again, so...
Stubborn trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are probably the 3 that I'm looking at right now. It's kind of, you naughty trees. Actually, it's probably 4 that we want to take out, to be honest. So yeah, so seeding and a rolling.
Yep. Keep rolling.
I'm gonna go and grab the roller after this. So, although I know mulching and rolling only gives you a 5% increase, but hey, 5% is better than a kick in the teeth when you consider that it doesn't cost you anything in terms of materials.
Or boots.
So,
Alright, well, I sure hope I'm seeding the right thing. Yeah, sorghum, that's what you said. I'm seeding sorghum. Yay.
I did tell you that I'd already
like
selected the seat for you.
I know you did, but you also selected the GPS, and that went to heck in a handbasket.
That's because I was trying to be helpful, but I'd forgotten the craziness that we had last time.
Well, GPS, I think, stores its info locally, doesn't it?
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. For some reason, I thought it did. So that if you get in a tractor that I've been using, you won't get the same GPS on it.
Yeah.
I don't think. Alas, but thank you for trying. Trying and failing. It's alright.
Yes, well.
We're used to it here on Derp Farm, right? All Derps Farm.
I mean, you normally just don't try and fail anyway, so...
Yeah, so, you know. It's Snafu, right?
Yes.
Oh, we had a fun premiere today. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This episode will actually be the next premiere.
Yep.
So, the odd numbered, this is number 59.
Hooray! So hello everyone. Hello. Say hello in the chat if you're watching the premiere, and if you're not watching the premiere, you missed out.
Yeah. We took a lot. We took a lot of trash to each other.
Yeah.
Squirrelly was there on today's one.
Wow,
we just talked. Yeah. Utter nonsense.
Really poor guy. I wouldn't want to be a hitman. Oh wait.
No one would want to be a hitman because he's a jerk, and no one wants to be a jerk. So, right, well, that's that planting done. So, this planter really does make short work of this. We need to get a larger seeder for the grain seeds, I think. Oh, such joy! But of course, there's very limited in the direct seeders, so I might need to look for a mod. But there we are.
Cheater. So disappointed.
But it's all good fun.
Yep, it sure is. It's funny, just in the 2 weeks between recordings, I forget how to do things. Like the GPS, I can't remember the controls. But it's all these weird combinations of control and shift and alt, and I just can't keep them clear anymore.
And that breathing stuff, I mean, that really kind of causes you a lot of bother, doesn't it?
Nah, that works out okay. I rarely forget to breathe. I've been playing Eco again. I just hit 3,800 hours in that game, so I got my money's worth, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yep. I lose a lot of sleep with that game.
I'll sleep for
late and get up early.
Sleeps when you're in the next lifetime, I think.
So you're saying I'll be a cat in my next life?
Probably, knowing you, yeah.
I hope so.
That's not good enough. That's not where I want it to be. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe I'm a cat now.
Yes, maybe you have the consciousness of a cat.
It can be anything you want to be these days.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but I'll never be a star.
No. Squirrelly's the star.
That's an Elvis video. Pretty catchy. The guys that did What Does the Fox Say? They have one, their brother, because it's two of those guys and then their brother, and their brother has a song called I'll Never Be a Star. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh, my Discord's blowing up. What's the emergency?
It's not me.
Nope. It's just blooping away.
Hitman, we need you! We need you!
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I don't know. Why are you playing Marston? Why are you playing Eco?
I saw you playing. Well, I'm sure it was Eco earlier. I've been playing Shapes.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I kind of got back into that again, having watched Das play it on a live stream. So I went achievement hunting, and I hunted for the achievements. I found some as well.
I wish you could get achievements in this game in multiplayer, because I don't know. I find the game kind of boring single player. I much prefer playing with a group.
It would also be kind of cool if you actually had some multiplayer only achievements.
Oh, yeah, but people cry about that. I don't like being forced to be multiplayer.
But again, you've got things like Portal 2. Portal 2 had some achievements that you could only get playing it with somebody else, and it's kind of okay. If you don't want to do that, that's fine.
But you can't have your 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's not really fair.
But with Portal 2, that was the point. The whole point was to be doing cooperative.
So I had a lag spike. I hit the thing over here, and I left, I think, a trail of, the cedar ran across part of the grass crop before it stopped.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Because we don't have enough grass to cover that.
Well, it's just
Squirrelly.
Is all.
I'm going to give you permission to murder him now.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
I got a new area of grass that I fixed up, so...
Well, I was actually thinking whether or not we would extend that field, to be honest, because it would probably make sense. And then when we buy 35, we can extend the silage field. Yeah. So that was the thought process. So it's end of the world. It really isn't.
No.
With all Derps Farm being run primarily by British and Canadian people, there's far too much politeness. Oh yes, it's not really that much of a bother. Don't worry about it, dear chap. So
it's on the other end, Squirrely, fortunately, right. And the grain silos stopped me.
If you have a suggestion
for
a nationality that is more polite than the British and the Canadians, then please do put it in the comments.
All he has to do is just switch it over to grass seed and just fix that up.
All right, I'll do that right now then.
You think he can manage that?
That's it. You know what? I'm just gonna put it on grass and drive across all the fields, just zigzag all over the place. That'll teach you. And then you'll have to ban me.
No. Just have to make you fix it yourself.
No. That's even worse. Ban me instead, please. I'm not fixing my mess.
You create the mess, you fix the mess. Them's the rules.
Oh, I'll have to remember those rules.
Yeah. I'm remarkably pleased with the progress, actually. This field has been seeded and is about to be finished with rolling. Because, why not? Rolling fad gathers no hitmen.
Oh. Alright, you needed this cedar. Where was it you wanted it dropped off?
It needs to go to the big triangle field. Because that's what I'm going to be working on. That's the one by Squirrelly that's not being planted with trees.
Alrighty, I'm heading there now. Are you going to want it on this tractor?
Possibly, or I might use the John Deere. So, yeah, leave it on that tractor for now.
Leave it there. Yep.
So yes. It's all good fun. So obviously you finished seeding that field.
Mm-hmm. Come on, tractor, you can do it. What the hell's so big? This is a kind of a different design on the cedar. I like it. With the wheels off to the side, you don't usually see it like that. Neat.
Yeah.
I mean, you do on the old-timey ones with the big steel wheels on the sides, but which look pretty neat. I like those big wagon wheels on them.
I think I didn't see it. I don't recall seeing a PTO on that one, so I think it's like a wheel drive or something.
Oh,
or does it have a PTO?
It's got hydraulics, but it would need that for lifting and that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking at the wheels now. Maybe. Maybe it's driven by the wheels. It's hard to tell. I don't see any indication of that, like any gears or anything from it. But I mean, it must be. How else would it work? Well, I guess. Yeah, it's all run off the hydraulics. It must be. Yep.
Really?
It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, yeah. You tell us lots of stories.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it weren't for stories, we wouldn't have anything to say. We all have stories.
Exactly. So now I get to roll your field and your dirt.
No. Whoa.
And yeah. And whilst I'm rolling those things, everyone can we can roll the credits.
Yeah. He's so clever.
Yeah. I know. It's great, isn't it? Hitman can.
All right, I'll start us off. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you do the YouTube things. You know what to do. We don't.
Yes, the YouTube things. YouTube things.
And we will see you next time. Say goodbye, Squirrelly.
Have a good one.
Take care, everybody.
Bye for now.